Alright guys, Bandit here doing another commentary, and I'm trying to do as many of these as I can at the minute, but I'm having a problem that I'm actually running out of gameplay from not playing enough. At the minute I've not played GB in about a week or much Xbox at all, and if you have a sweaty CoD 4 team or Modern Warfare 2 team that I can join, let me know. I know rosters have locked for playoffs, but I only joined a team for Modern Warfare 3 playoffs. So if you have a sweaty CoD 4 or Modern Warfare 2 team that will play quite a lot of games and will win them as well, then let me know, send me an inbox on YouTube or a message on GB and I'll join. Now, moving on to the commentary, what I got asked to talk about is how far do you think CoD has come as a series? And well, CoD 4 is where it really kicked off. That game kind of like revolutionised the series and kind of the shooting games at the time, because up until that point pretty much all of them had been World War II games and stuff, and then this came out, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and it just got the game massive recognition. Obviously it's what made the game huge and what it is today, but up until that point, I mean, it hadn't really been that massive of a game. The first CoD, I had played it, but I can't even remember whether it did have multiplayer or not. But the multiplayer on Call of Duty 2 was absolutely amazing in my opinion. It is probably the best CoD. I don't know what it is about these games, but it's the games without sprint I seem to enjoy playing a lot more, and I think they take so much more skill. Like CoD 2, Halo 2, Halo 3. I don't know, I think without sprint, kind of, sprint can add in elements of like randomness to the game. Say if you're both sprinting around the corner at the same time, things like that, and without sprint it slows down the pace of the game a little bit and kind of makes you rely more on your like brain and game knowledge, and then obviously you have to have a good shot in that sort of situation. And I don't know what it is about those games, but I just find them a lot more fun and a lot more skillful. But anyway, moving on from that, then you have Call of Duty 3, and I don't know what it is about that, but a lot of people didn't seem to like it, and no one really played it at all. I got it myself when I got my Xbox 360, and I did play it quite a bit. I liked it personally, but I don't know what it was about CoD 3, not a lot of people liked it at all. I mean, they kind of like completely nerfed the sniper on CoD 3. On CoD 2, if any of you have played it, you will know that snipers on that game are absolutely amazing. And then if any of you have actually played CoD 3, you will know that snipers are absolute gash. I mean, you can't even jump and scope in at the same time with a sniper on CoD 3. To be honest, CoD 3 does seem really different to all the other CoDs if you've played all of them. It just has something about it that makes it a bit different. So anyway, then obviously after CoD 4 you've got CoD 5, which went back to World War 2. CoD World War is personally my favourite CoD. But again, people didn't really seem to give that a chance in competitive. Back at the time, obviously I only played GB, but apparently under Certo it never really got given a chance and everyone just went back to CoD 4. But in terms of actually how good the game was, it was still a really good game, and it was obviously still a massive game in terms of how the series was progressing, and it still got massive sales, all of that type of thing. And in Publix, I actually really enjoyed World at War Publix, just S&D 6v6, everyone rushing, everyone running around with MP40s, and then all the tanks and shit in it as well. I just really liked that. So then after that we had Modern Warfare 2, which again was another good game. I mean, we keep getting these good games. The Publix on that were really crap, but it was good for competitive. Kind of Publix Mod 2 were just completely dominated by fucking explosive noob tubes and stuff and camping for nukes. But I'm kind of just going about the games in terms of actual competitive, and the maps and game modes on Mod 2 were really good. Obviously that's the first CoD with Capture the Flag in it, Demolition, and it kind of added new things again to competitive that kept it fresh, and it was actually a really sick game. And then Black Ops, personally, I think has actually been the best CoD for competitive so far. Obviously the issue with that game was the bullet rage, but actually having attended LAN for it, it seemed like a completely different game on LAN. People were actually dying and stuff, and I mean, no matter how much you hate Black Ops, when you look back at it, you can't really fault the game in terms of maps and guns and stuff. It was all so balanced and really good for competitive. But then we get on to Modern Warfare 3 now, and that is actually, I think in my opinion, the first CoD that is actually pretty bad. And the only thing that's bad about it is the maps. It's just the maps. The guns and stuff are fine. Like, all of that seems pretty balanced. I think if the Type 95 was a bit weaker and was actually in the game, that'd make it a lot more varied. Having a good burst weapon in there would be good, but it's just the maps really that have let Modern Warfare 3 down completely. I'm really not sure what the fuck GB were doing when they took out Lockdown, Carbon and C-Town S&D and kept in Dome, Hard Hat and Underground. That was baffling. It's like making a bad game worse than it already is. Now, I shouldn't be saying the actual game. The game in terms of the mechanics and all that crap and the guns and all that, it's all good. Really, the only thing I can fault about Modern Warfare 3 is the maps. And it's the only game that I can kind of do that with so far on Call of Duty. It's the only game where I'd kind of get a GB or something, and I just look at the maps and I wouldn't really see a map and think, oh yeah, I actually like that map, that's a pretty good map. I see myself looking at them now and just thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, we've got this map and this map. I'll never actually hear myself saying that that's a good map. I'm trying to actually think. I actually liked Lockdown S&D, which they've taken out of GB. I liked Carbon S&D. I didn't really like it that much, but they've taken it out, and it's a perfectly fine S&D map. And C-Town S&D was probably one of my favourite S&D maps, which got taken out. I absolutely hate Hard Hat. I think it's just, I don't know, I just don't like that. There's something about that map. On attack you can just rush A and it's so easy. And then Dome is obviously the most one-sided map you'll ever come across. But yeah, pretty much in terms of how the game's actually progressed as a series, it's just becoming bigger and bigger. And the initial success has got to be CoD 4. Well, the massive initial success of it was CoD 4. And yeah, it's just snowballed from that. And it's gonna, no matter how bad the game actually goes, the game will continue to just get bigger just because of how successful it already is. But that's about it for this commentary, and yeah, that's it for this video then, guys. Peace.